deck out this house for fall for the 2024 season. I really like the way that everything turned out this year. There are a few things that are kind of the same that I did last year, like the tablescape, some of the things on the little fireplace. But for the most part, I changed up everything. I purchased a few new things this year that you'll see in the little haul that I'll put in here. But yeah, I really like how everything turned out. It has just enough of a sprinkle of fall in every room in the downstairs. So I don't feel like fall threw up in my house this year, so I really like that, and I think that it turned out good. So be sure to let me know what you think down below. Subscribe to my channel before you leave if you like this kind of content. There's going to be more coming up in the next video. I'm going to be doing our master bedroom, so be sure to stay tuned for that. And let's go ahead and get on into it and get this house decorated. So here are some new things that I picked up for the 2024 fall season. So as if I needed more pumpkins, right? I love looking at the greens and blues, like kind of the more cool tones, and like making them look, I don't know, warmer. So I got a few different shades of green to add some depth to you know, some things that I'm got in mind. I love this in store. I just thought that the metallic on this would really pop, like on a shelf or something. I'm thinking I may put it on my TV stand, but I don't know. I got another one of these acorns. I already had a cream colored one, so I really liked this orange color. I have been eyeballing this for a while, this little riser, $4.99, and I may have got it even cheaper than that. I'll have to look at my receipt. And then of course I picked up a couple of more fall stems, and I loved this sign. This looks kind of, almost, it has like a sheen to it whenever you rotate it. I think it does. So this was originally $14.99, and I've got it, of course, the 40% off. So a steal of a deal, and I think it is so cute, and I cannot wait to use this stuff and figure out exactly what I'm going to do with it. I'm at the bottom of this container, or what's it called? Storage container, and this candle, you guys, I can smell this candle as soon as I lift it up. Like the stuff that was on the top right here, you can smell all of this bin right here smells like this candle. This is the buttered pumpkin from Hobby Lobby. I got this one last year, and this is the first time that I did this. But I went ahead and stored, like, whatever season candle I have, I went ahead and put it in that specific container to be stored with the decorations that go with it. Because honestly, I don't, like, once the season is over, I'm kind of ready to move on to whatever the next thing is. So, like, once, you know, fall is over, I'm kind of ready to put up this kind of stuff, and that way it's easier to find. Like this year, I didn't have to go searching through my candle stack to see what was a fall scent. So I really like that I did that. I'm gonna keep doing that for sure. This one, I don't think I burned it. I think I just used it in my TV stand. So I may end up burning it this year. It smells amazing. This is the tag. Actually, that's what it is. This one is called Vanilla Caramel Cream, if you can see that. So yeah, those are both really good little candles. Of course, this one, like I said, I didn't burn it, but it smells really good. Okay, so I wanted to go ahead and kind of have everything that was floral in one area. That way I can see what I have and, you know, what I may still want to pick up this year. So this is kind of what I'm looking at as far as florals go. I did get rid of a few things last year, so I kind of, you know, picked out a lot of new fall things last year to kind of fit more of my current style and things like that. And I'm already seeing things that I'm not as crazy about this year. So that's how it goes, right? It's a never-ending cycle. Yeah, there are a few more things that I may pick up. So this is just kind of an idea of what I have. There's some more oranges down here you can't really see for this, but that is what I have. Try to put everything else kind of in one place also, so I can see what I have. So I have florals in one place and like basically everything else over here. So I have a ton of pumpkins, as you can see, a lot of different colors. If you guys haven't seen any of Lauren Migdley, any of her fall decorating videos, she does an amazing job of just kind of thinking outside the box, using what you already have, understanding that you don't need to buy new. I love that. So she had a bunch of pumpkins like this last year, maybe the year before, that she wasn't crazy about the color of. It was like a lot of, I think, oranges and just more brights than what she wanted. So she had used some baking soda and some paint, and she redid her pumpkins, and she said now they're like her favorite thing. She almost donated them, and she was glad that she just did a little DIY on them and was able to keep them and save herself some money instead of going out and buying new stuff. So also keep that in mind if you have, things that could maybe be refurbished and reused. So I have a few little like wooden signs. I'm kind of getting out of this stage, not necessarily this, but like I'm kind of getting out of wanting things, I don't know how to word that, but I'm kind of getting out of this kind of phase, like with this kind of stuff. These are my dishes. I'm going to reuse those, of course, this year. I bought these last year, and I have these little burnt orange plates to set those on, and then they'll go on top of this. I love this autumn sign in the back. I'm going to definitely be reusing that this year. This is new. I don't think I used it last year. I got it kind of after I'd already decorated, but it lights up. I just need to get it fixed there, but I don't know where I'm going to put that exactly yet. I love this little candy corn piece. I think you can use that, of course, for Halloween and fall. This I'm going to potentially use for fall. I picked it up last year. I've never used it to decorate with. I don't know if it's too Halloween looking or if I could like kind of turn it and make this look like have some sort of a fall arrangement coming out of it. So I don't know exactly yet if I'm going to use this guy. If I don't use him for fall, I'll definitely use him for Halloween. And yeah, this is some other things I picked up. These came from Hobby Lobby. Little welcome sign. My candlesticks. And just a few little things. I used these on a tiered tray last year, and it turned out really pretty. Or at least I thought it did. But I'm kind of, I don't know, I haven't used my tiered tray since fall of last year. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. I haven't decided. I feel like the tiered tray look kind of goes in and out of style. So we'll see what I'm feeling and see what we come up with. So to kick off our decorating, we're going to go ahead and start cleaning a little bit in the kitchen. I always like to start in the kitchen. I feel like it's the heart of the home. It's my favorite room in our house, in any house. I love the kitchen, and I really like for it to look cozy. I spend a lot of time in here, cook pretty much every day. And so, yeah, I wanted to go ahead. I cannot decorate on, if a space is dirty. I have to have a clean slate and, to see what I'm working with. So that's what we did. First here is we went ahead and wiped off the countertops. I did not have a fall Mrs. Myers scent or any kind of, fall scent this year to like a multi-surface spray yet. I had some of this left over. I think it was a lemon, and I went ahead and used it. I'm not going to put this half-used bottle under the sink and buy something else until I use it. So next, I will be purchasing some sort of a fall scent. So let me know down in the comments below what your favorite scent is to use this year. Last year I was pregnant, and I cannot stand the, Mrs. Myers yellow autumn something acorn. I don't know, it was like the orangey one. I cannot stand that scent because it reminds me of how sick I was last year. So I'll have to find something else, but let me know what your favorite scent is. This little drink is not real groundbreaking. This is definitely very easy. This is what I've been drinking lately. I don't always put the caramel sauce in the caramel walls, if you will, in the cup, but I just did it today because I was feeling like it. I want to have a little caramel with the vanilla. I like the, what is this, Coffee Mate? I like the vanilla flavoring in this. I know it's not the healthiest for you, but that's what I was drinking this week.
May you always find your way to higher ground. May you always keep your head held up high. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough.
If you watched my Hobby Lobby shop with me, you know that I loved this sign. I went ahead and picked it up this year. I don't remember seeing it before, so I'm thinking it may be new to 2024. But I love this. It says Autumn Blessings on it, and I really loved how it like kind of had a metallic sheen whenever you like move side to side or like move the picture back and forth. I thought it looked like that. So I already had in mind that I really wanted that sign in the kitchen, and so I kind of had that in mind whenever I was basing, what I was going to do with this corner.
Ordering a cup of love, feel it rising up and above. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You will always keep my heart and soul strong.
So you may be seeing a theme here, but I wasn't originally planning on doing all like shades of green, but I ended up like piecing like the bigger green pumpkin with that darker green that I bought this year, and I really loved how that looked. So I went ahead and did that. Was different for me. I've never done just one color like with the different shades like that, so I really liked that over here.
Tell that you're tough. Ordering a cup of love, feel it rising up and above. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You will always keep my heart and soul strong.
This pretty much wraps up what I did in the kitchen for this year. I didn't put anything on our island because, we cook in here a lot and we had a baby. So this is our first year having our little baby this fall, and I have a lot of new clutter and just products that I have to have in the kitchen on the countertops. So I really did not want to add too much to that and just make myself feel overwhelmed with all the things that we have in there. So I personally like a cleaner countertop space. It's a lot easier to keep clean, and it's something that we need the kitchen to be clean pretty much every day. So that is the reason that I didn't go all out in there, but I really think that it turned out cute. So we don't actually eat off of any of these plates or anything like that. So I was just taking dusting spray to all of this. We do not eat at the table as of right now. And to be honest, we eat on the couch. And that is the season of life that we are currently in. So yeah, we do not eat off of these plates. If we did, I would not be putting dusting spray on them, just to clarify that. So this is actually the same kind of table scape that I did last year. I wanted to still use these, of course, because I just bought them last year. So, I didn't really want to go out and buy on a whole new set whenever I can have perfectly pretty plates that I like and wanted to use again. So that's what I did. So this part is not really going to be new from last year, but still very cute, I thought. Still holds true to my style and everything in the coloring. So I ended up not putting like an actual centerpiece on the table, And I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it that way, or, you know, if I want to maybe put a vase or something in the middle. I play around with a vase here in a little bit, but it was too big, I feel like, for the space. So we end up putting it somewhere else that looks much better than on the table. So, yeah, let me know if you think that it looks okay without anything in the center, or, you know, I think it looks kind of clean and, you know, just nice right now. So I may leave it like this. I picked up a couple of new stems that were in the same color, you know, color scheme as the other ones that I had already this year, and I really felt like it brought out a lot of that marigold kind of color, and I love the height of it. Also, the two stems that I bought this year are taller than most of the other stems, so I really like that, how, you know, how much volume that I added to the vase. This is the same one that I put last year on our island, but like I said, I didn't want to put anything on there, so I was trying to find a new home for this one. So our living room needed to be picked up a little bit. We really just have blankets and pillows all over the place. That's usually, you know, how our living room is. We have Haven's dog toys on the floor, and then now we have little baby toys. We keep those in this caddy that you can't really see in this shot, but we have a caddy that we keep underneath our coffee table, and we put all of her little toys and, you know, swaddles and things like that in. We have diapers and stuff like that. So that is a pro tip there. If you have a furniture piece or something that, you know, you can also use that's functional, that has worked really well for us and kind of keeps things hidden and to where you can't really see them. I actually have some fall pillows that I thought were in a storage bin in our basement, but I think that they are actually in a different linen closet. I need to hunt those down. I did not have them for this video, but I will have that up soon in a cleaning, like a fall clean with me video. I'll have those pillows out so you can see them then. I honestly had no idea what direction I wanted to go with this coffee table this year. I knew I wanted it to be different than, you know, what I did in years past. So I liked the idea of using this wooden bowl. It's, you know, circle for the circle table kind of thing. And I wanted to keep all of these little wicker type pumpkins together. And so I really thought this was a neat idea. I'm thinking I may add some twinkle lights down at the main bottom, like in that greenery piece. I just picture it like really pretty at night whenever you just have the lamps on, you know, kind of low light, and just having the kind of glisten of that in this bowl. I think that would be really pretty. So I didn't put a lot of height, well, really any height on the table. At first I was like, I really need like maybe a vase also to go on here, like to add to, but I ended up liking, you know, just how this looked. If I have something that's too high on this table, it's hard for us to see the TV right there, and it's just really annoying. And plus, it's not realistic for me right now to have a lot of stuff on this table. We use, you know, we are all the time needing the table space in here for, you know, Vivian, our baby, and things like that. So that is enough for me, and I think it looks cute. And I ended up leaving it like that. So let me know if you think it looks good, or if you still think that I might need to add some sort of, arrangement or something to give it some height. I ended up switching the stems out of this vase, and I think it looks much better now with this stem right here. The other one was just too deep. I feel like the brown, like that deep brownish burgundy color, it didn't really go with that, like the bright orange little ring that I had here, like floral ring thing. So y'all know, if you've watched my videos before, I struggle decorating this table. It is a awkward size, sort of. And we don't really keep our lamp centered here because it doesn't make sense whenever we're sitting in the chair on the other side of it to, have to reach to get to the lamp if I do that. So I always struggle with this. I felt like I needed something like a tray or some sort of piece to stick underneath this to really show that this is intentional, instead of just throwing all this directly on the table. So I like how it came out, but I always feel like I could have done something else. I just can't put my finger on it. So let me know if you like it. I do love the colors. I feel like I went with kind of like a moody theme this year. A lot of, the navy and greens with a little bit of orange. So let me know if you like that. And here in a minute, we're going to start working on the TV stand and decorating that. And I really like how that came out this year in comparison to last year. Again, kind of going with that moody kind of navy theme. Also, we gotta love those cords, right? The top right over there absolutely kills my soul. We got a new TV box thing. My husband is gonna make fun of me because I just called it a TV box thing. I don't know what that's called, but anyways, you can see the cords there. I need to probably work with that a little bit better to try to pull those cords through the back end of that TV stand, through those holes there. But honestly, it doesn't really hide that well. So I'm going to have to figure out maybe something that's a little bit taller to stick there, but I also don't want that to overheat. So for the time being today, you'll see what I ended up doing. But I really love how this ended up coming out. So enjoy the process. I had originally thought that I was going to use kind of like my more bright orange pumpkins over here, but it just didn't fit good. I feel like the picture on the top there is more of a muted color. The vase there with those particular stems, everything was more muted, so I did not feel like the bright orange pumpkins would have looked good. So I'm really happy that I went with the ones that I did. I definitely still don't love this side over here with the TV, box situation. But for right now, I'm okay with it. At least it gives it kind of a pop of fall over here with the orange. And it's from our engagement session a few years ago. So, of course, I love looking at that. And I always like to pull out that picture in the fall time because our colors, we did it in, I think it was November when we took those. So I love pulling those out this time of year. If you watched my video last year, of course that was my first video ever with fall on YouTube because it was my first year on YouTube. But I put this sign here last year also, and to be honest, I foresee myself using this sign here in the foreseeable future. I think that it fits really well here. It's too long and too wide to put on most of my other surfaces, so I love the stacked look right here. I think it would be pretty even if I had like a mirror stacked to add even more to this up here, but I really like how, this pulls that orange again through here on, a more neutral base that I had. And I put the same stem kind of draped over one side. I thought that looked really pretty last year, and I wanted to do it again. I really hope that you enjoyed how everything came out and, liked watching the process of getting it there. I ended up putting that vase that I was talking about earlier that I had on the table. I put it here going up our stairs. I really like it better here. Whenever you walk through our door in the kitchen there, it's much bigger than it's showing on camera. I feel like this is a pretty good sized vase, and the stems are pretty tall in it. So it makes a huge statement whenever you walk in. It really draws your eye over there, and it kind of adds something that, this kind of space needed and brought in some fall. So I'm really glad that I moved it over there. But I hope that you like how I put things this year. Again, I didn't go completely crazy this year. I think I put out a whole lot more last year than I did this year. But I like how it turned out this year better. And, like I said, I didn't want a lot of clutter because we do have a lot of baby stuff now that we didn't have before. And so I really like how, I have the best of both worlds. So let me know if you like it. And be sure to stay tuned. I'm going to have a part 2 where I decorate our master bedroom for fall. I have an entire tote full of stuff that I didn't use still, so I'm going to be pulling some stuff together and figuring out something cute for our bedroom. So definitely let me know if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to my channel before you leave, and stay tuned for the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.